Okay, so now... let's see. Let's see if I remember how to do anything. So, what were we talking about before I had to go run downstairs?
Old PS2 games that we liked. That were bad.
That were bad? Oh, we're talking about old bad games now.
Well, but that you liked.
That I
Other
liked.
people thought they were bad, but you may have thought that they were good.
Okay, well, what if it was a game that you don't know if it was bad? It was just like a game that you liked that was kind of just like whatever.
Tell me a game and I'll look for it. And I'll tell you if it was bad or good.
Ooh, I know one that I feel like might have been total fucking like shovelware, but I loved the shit out of it. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy game.
Oh, I loved that show.
Dude, I loved that show too. The game was totally like cashing in on the 4-player brawler mayhem genre like that everybody wanted to copy when Smash Brothers came out, right? But it was totally not Smash Brothers at all. For some reason.
Was it the GameCube version?
I played the PS2 version, but I mean all versions are pretty much the same.
Oh, okay. You know how some games are like different across like, you know,
yeah, like it'll say it's the same game and then it's actually like a fucking completely different game.
Like when they did Game Boy versions of games.
Oh yeah, like if you took SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom on like Game Boy Advance versus PS2 and it's not even the same game.
Yeah.
I think the worst offender was Ultimate Spider-Man. That game was trash on Game Boy. But it was like one of the best PS2 games.
So the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy for the PlayStation 2, it wasn't bad.
It was just nothing special.
But it wasn't great either. Like, so users give it a 7.9.
Really?
But, like, critics themselves give it a 3.
Yeah, I don't really care about what the critics say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they have to play hundreds of games, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, that's the critic opinion. That's like, you know, you're looking for the professional review. But I'm like sitting here like, oh, I'm just a regular person that wants to play a game. I would rather listen to regular people who just want a game to play. You know?
I will say this, your game is about 4 times as expensive as my game.
Which one?
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Really? You should see how expensive Psychonauts is.
Psychonauts?
Yeah. That's the one that I'm playing right now.
No, I know. I'm just saying it to myself because it will go in one ear and out the other. Actually, it got really good reviews across the board.
Oh yeah, no, this game was a fucking like sleeper hit on the PS2.
Psychonauts is insane. My goodness.
What?
$25 used.
I still have a working original copy of the game.
$129 brand new.
See, when I bought my copy, it was still a new game. I bought this. Well, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I bought this game, I think, in 2000, like late 2005, somewhere 2006. So I may have gotten it used.
Mm-hmm.
You should look at like some of the. You should just look at the game. Like this game is amazing. You know, if you like Double Fine and Tim Schafer and all of them, like the guys that made the Monkey Island games.
Oh yeah.
It's these guys.
So, okay, games I wish I had played and still want to play, Shadow of the Colossus.
Ooh, I played that game.
love-
That game is fucking good.
Eco would be another game that I really want to play because Eco is the prequel to Shadow of the Colossus. Did you know that, by the way?
Oh, you mean Ico? Or Eco?
It's Eco, but
ICO?
Yeah, ICO.
Oh, okay. No, I just thought I was confused for a second. I was thinking Eco, like Eco from Jack and Daxter spelling.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that Eco was a prequel to Shadow of the Colossus. I knew it was made by the same company.
It's a prequel.
Oh, wow.
I want to play Eco. I want to play Shadow of the Colossus. I loved Jack and Daxter.
Oh man, don't even get me started on how many years of my life I wasted on that series. I fucking love those games.
Let's see. Yeah, we don't even need to go any further with those.
Yeah, those ones are
Soul
self-explanatory.
Calibur 2 was
yeah! Oh, I love that game. I had the Xbox
I
version.
played the shit out of Guitar Hero.
I was never big on Guitar Hero because I sucked at it, so I just never could get into it. But
I am way too good at it.
I am not. I am trash at Guitar Hero.
Okami. But again,
Oh,
I
yeah,
hate this
dude.
because I love Okami, but I was too little to get it. Like, I didn't get it. I was very slow on the uptake, apparently. I was like, let's look at my Oblivion.
So you really want to play Okami, right?
Oh, yeah, I own it. I own the HD version.
I was about to say, the HD version's on PC and Switch.
I may play it on my PC because I would prefer that.
You should stream it. Dude, we could do like a dual playthrough. Alright, let's see if I can remember. Let's see if I can actually clear this game as good as I remember. Get all the collectibles in this first area before I go anywhere.
I loved the original Silent Hill.
Oh man, I've never played that one. I still need to finish 2 and 3.
I have always wanted to play Katamari.
Oh, it's on the Switch!
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I may need to play it.
They made an HD version of the first Katamari for Switch.
I would love to play Katamari.
Oh, it's so fun.
Okay, so how about this? Video games that you saw that you always wanted to play, and then when you played it, you were like, this is not what I thought this was.
Splatterhouse.
But you hated it.
Oh, but I hated it? Okay, I can't
Yeah.
say that one because I still like Splatterhouse despite that game being really bad. Games that I thought was like, oh, I really want to play it, and then I played it, and then I hated it.
I'm actively trying to remember the name of this one, so I may be a second. Because I have one in my mind that I thought of.
I mean, I had that problem with a lot of indie games when the Switch first came out. I was like, oh, this looks really cool. And then I played it, and I'm like, this game fucking sucks.
Okay,
Some of
mine
them.
is an indie game that came out for the Nintendo Wii that I thought I saw it as something that it totally wasn't.
Uh-huh.
And then when I played it, I hated it. Even worse, I watched the intro to this game and it was amazing. And then the game was just not that fun to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was really hard to control. The game in question is a game called Elevits.
Elevits.
Which, here's the thing. A ton of people love this game. And apparently I'm the only one in the universe that doesn't like this game. But again, we're going off of Baby Aura's attention span here.
Oh.
I haven't played it as an adult.
I do have a game, and it was on the Wii as well, and you might disagree with me on this, I don't know if you do or not, but there was a game that came out for the Wii. It was definitely not an indie game, but it was a game that I saw it, I'm like, I have to play this, I need to play this, it looks so cool, and then I played it, and I'm like, I don't fucking like this game, and it was Sonic and the Secret Rings.
I love Sonic and the Secret Rings.
See, here's the thing, if Sonic and the Secret Rings didn't have motion controls, I would have liked that game.
Dude, I loved its motion controls. It was fun.
I
It was
couldn't.
so
It
much
was
fun.
It was so hard for me.
Okay.
Like, I spent more time fiddling with unresponsive controls than I was actually, like, playing the game, and I was like, ugh! And I kept dying.
Okay, how about a game that you thought you weren't going to like, and then somebody made you play it, or you ended up picking it up for whatever reason, and then after you played it, you loved it?
Okay, back on the previous subject before I get on that one.
Okay.
Both Spore games for the DS, I thought I was going to really like those because I really loved Spore in general, and then I was kind of like, oh, these kind of suck.
Yeah. DS4 games are not fun.
Spore Hero for the Wii
Was the best.
That game.
Fun.
I can't say that game was even meh because I put a lot of fucking hours into that game. That game was pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
Okay, so I have 2 video games that somebody else made me play, and then when I played it, I was like, this is actually really fun, and I wouldn't mind playing this all the time.
Go ahead.
The first one is actually called Raving Rabbids.
Oh, Rayman Raving Rabbids?
Game. Yeah.
Oh, I love that
super
game.
Fun party game. And the party game that came from it, or Rabbids Land, something like that. I know Rayman Raving Rabbids was its own game, but wasn't there like a party game called Rabbid Lands or something like that?
It was like Rabbids World Tour and stuff like that.
It's Rabbids Land.
I liked the Rayman Raving Rabbids more than I like the rest of the Rabbids series.
Here's the thing. I'm the same way. I liked Raving Rabbids. I thought that game was super fun.
Yeah.
I'm not a Rayman fan. I'll be honest.
I'm like not huge on Rayman, but I like Rayman 2 a lot.
So then, at a party or something like that, we all started playing Rabbids Land, and I thought, oh god, these things are terrifying.
Gonna be shovelware.
Yeah, it's not fun. It was so much fun. Like, it stuck with me. I never got it again, but like every fiber of my being was like, we need this game because it's that fun. It would be scenarios where I had friends over that I would want this game. So that's on my want list forever. Another one that was given to me and I was told to play, and then I played it and fell in love with it but didn't expect to like it, is a game called Fairy Tale Fights. And it was for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. And you play as these little characters.
Isn't that game like
so adorable?
super fucking violent?
Yeah, it is.
I remember that. I wanted to play that.
You have your entrails just strewn across the whole thing.
Super
but the
fucking
reason
brutal.
The reason why is because it would try and trap you with, like, you know, swinging doors and spikes, and so when you saw your own death all over the floor, you'd be like, oh yeah, I just died here, I should jump. You know, it was like its own clue. So it used its own
bullshit mechanics to teach you.
Yeah. And we played it in a group of friends at my buddy Evan's place, and that was awesome. I enjoyed the crap out of that.
Let's see, games that I wasn't expecting to like, and then someone went to play this, and then I ended up liking it.
You gotta put Sims on there.
Sims is definitely one of them. Yeah, that was a game that you were like, just play it, and then I was just like, okay, fine. And then I finally played it, and then it was, yeah, that was definitely one. I'm trying to think of like some older ones. Let's see. Oh, this boy running out, and he gonna blow up.
What kind of obstacle course is this? That kid just got killed.
Oh, I know. Super Mario. Nobody made me play this. I just kind of played it. Now you gotta understand. I didn't have a lot of people trying to tell me to play games because I was kind of like I only had friends at school, and I only had one friend that I hung out with for the majority of like growing up. And so my sisters didn't really recommend me games because we all played vastly different games. But so a lot of it was just me experimenting with games and playing them. One game that I didn't really expect to like but ended up enjoying more than I thought I was going to, Super Mario Sluggers. The baseball game for the Wii. I actually really liked that game.
That is definitely not something I would sit down and play either. I'm not a big baseball fan, so
I wasn't either, but for some reason this Mario version of it was fun.
Oh, another game that I wish had been better and just wasn't, because I was a huge fan of the original, is Link's crossbow training. I wish that had been so much funner, because I'm a huge Twilight Princess fan.
Oh yeah, and that took place in the Twilight Princess world, didn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm actively looking for the video games we have been talking about on Steam. as we go, and honestly, no dice.
Yeah. No, for me, let's see. Now, there was games that my sisters introduced me to that I may have on my own not have looked at, but because I watched them play it, I thought I really do want to play them and I really appreciate those games. Like, you know, Soul Calibur was one of them. The Dot Hack series is another one, the quartet that came out on the PS2. Xenosaga, because of my second oldest sister. I would have never expected to ever want to play anything like Xenosaga, but I do want to play those games. And they're 30 million hours worth of cutscenes. Those games have more cutscenes than I do gameplay.
What's another? I'm trying to think way back to games that I used to play like constantly.
I know
because
when
I played a lot of PlayStation 2. I played a lot of original Xbox.
I never had an Xbox.
Here's the thing. I played it because it's all the systems we had.
Watch out! Fire down below!
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can't get past this.
I'm trying to think. Cause I have so. Oh, I know another game that at first glance I never would have liked, but is a game that to this day I still just fucking love.
Sorry.
Burnout 3.
You're stupid.
Like, it's a realistic racing game, you know? Like, you look at realistic racing games these days, you got stuff like Forza and stuff like that, and that was like one of the realistic racing games at the time. And it's just like, you don't think it was an EA Sports game. Me and EA Sports don't really sound like they mix, right? But like, that game is just so much fun. Like, it should be illegal.
Well, actually, I was saving this place.
Oh, okay. So now I'm just gonna kind of go spitballing all of the games that I had when I was a kid that were just my jam. I've talked about this one with you a whole bunch, but might as well throw it in again. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Rose.
Uh-huh. I've never actually
and I know,
legit played a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game.
Okay. In recent memory, I cannot name a video game that is as good as this video game.
Really?
From that franchise. And that's, I don't know that that's widely accepted. It's not Rumble Roses. I always called it Rumble Roses as a kid, but it's actually Duelist of the Rose.
I remember that when you first started talking about it, you were like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rumble Roses.
It's not, because Rumble Roses was a separate video game that was one of my dad's video games. Very adult game that Baby Aura definitely didn't play, but definitely mixed up the titles of with her own video game.
LOL.
Let's see. Actually,
Damn it.
97% of people love this video game, so I guess it is widely accepted as one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh games. Let's put it this way. Think about it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Aura does what? Plays the first mission
Yep. And then
thousands of times and stops. I nearly beat this game.
What? Baby Aura nearly beat the game?
Yeah,
You're lying.
nearly beat this game. I swear to God. I got as far as Pegasus, which is really far in this game. I've looked it up since then.
Wow.
Which I think he's in this game. Maybe it wasn't Pegasus. Oh God, hang on. No. I started saying fucking.
It's game day, kid.
I started saying Rumble Roses, and then I was looking for a tutorial walkthrough for this game to see how far I had gotten.
Yeah.
And then as I'm typing in Yu-Gi-Oh! After saying Rumble Roses about 12 times, I put Yu-Gi-Oh! Rumble Roses in.
Just rumble, you rumble, roses. You gotta rumble
Okay, wait,
your
wait.
roses, Aura.
No, because I'm gonna call you Slowy Joey.
Okay, I didn't get as far as Pegasus. I got further than Pegasus. I got
What
as far
the
as
hell?
Bakura.
Yeah, you're talking too
You got to
slow.
Bakura?
I got to Bakura. I don't know why my brain wants to take Bakura and Pegasus make this. No, they're not. They have similar colored hair. That's about it.